at the spot where the lights are bright. We're laughing, shouting, holding on real tight. Just in time with that old school sound in the rhythm of night, where the fun's always found. Here we're rolling all the way, just let the good times go. In this pixelated land where the wild ones go. Cruising at the arcade floor. We're shooting in Gallagher Road. Yeah, we're glowing at the Pixel Show. Let's blast them at the game machine glow. Well, everybody playing, everybody scoring. Scoring at the baller room touring.
Doing tonight, guys. I made it just in time. That 2 minutes, I had a lot of scrambling I was doing. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here tonight, and also to for my delay. I am sorry. I was on Super Game Room Dudes, and we ran over a little bit there, but we got a great show for you tonight. And to help me with this show tonight is the one, the only, Nerds Labs Master 84. It's Todd. What's going on?
Man, you made me wait forever.
I know.
What the hell?
I know. I kept telling him, I'm like, we need to wrap this up. But
Michael B, if you're watching, come on, man. Come on.
He actually said if it's Todd, he'll take longer. He's like, I'm going to give this an extra like 20, 30 minutes is what I want to run over because Todd's going to be on your show. So it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But so glad that you're here. Todd graciously came on the show tonight because I was originally going to have Mo on, and that fell through. His computer's broken. If you saw that on Super Game Room Dudes.
How does a computer break for a YouTuber? That I mean, I'm trying to kind of put it all together.
Well, he has something about his power source on the computer has run out. He ordered a new part, but he said it wouldn't be here to his house till like tonight at like 9:30. He said so. It was like there's no way he was going to have time to get it set up and then get on. And
I'm just giving you a hard time, Mode. It's all right, buddy.
Yeah. He'll appreciate it. And then Burger Time, babe. We have Influenza A in the house.
Oh,
in the house,
man.
So
you just keep like
I know
it, man.
Yeah. So it was. All three kids have it, and so does Burger Time, babe. So everybody's sick but me right now. So I am like hunkering down in the Gallicade, and I'm like, once you all get better, I'll come back upstairs. But I'll stay down here. No, but so she was like, she wanted to come on. She said, well, I can still do it, and I'm like, I don't know. And then she said, well, I'll probably just be coughing through the whole thing, anyways. And I'm like, yeah, you probably will be, unfortunately, but. So yeah, that's kind of the deal that's going on right now with things at my house.
She feels better. I hope everybody else feels better.
Yeah, it's been a wild couple weeks, and then last week we weren't on. One of her close family members had passed away, and so that was kind of a hard hit. It's kind of hard to go on and act cheery and do a show whenever that's going on. So we kind of took last week off. We thought it'd be respectful to not do that. So, So then it was like last week happened, and this week it hit, and it's just everything. But I'm glad we get to have the show because that means I can finally start off with a drink.
There you go.
You know, we got to start off with that. But before we do, I do want to say hello to those who are here currently in the chat, guys. Let's see what we got here. We have Sane Spirits. He's only giving away for super chats. That was my Sheldon doll that they were talking about. Life-size doll coming to your home. I just need to get some things sorted. I think they're actually in some of Todd's totes.
Probably. Probably so.
John Fritz is here. Here we go. Devastator Omega. I finally know how to say your name. Drink time. It is drink time. No, Nerd Knobs Master in the house. Ace of Jacks. About time you found the play button. Yes, I did. MSU Rich. Always good to see you, man.
Yep.
What's shaking, Rich Odello? I got a special message from Meatball Saucy before the show. He says, Friday night with Galaga Guy becoming a habit for me. Not always active in the chat, but always drinking with Galaga Guy. Sheldon, my wife, said, you are a bad influence. Well, she's not the first person to say it, nor the last.
No.
We did get a $2 super chat from Nerd Lounge Master, getting everybody hyped up. I do have a goal set.
Yep.
There is something out here apparently where you mix a couple things and it's supposed to taste like Captain Crunch drink. So I don't know if it does or not, but if we reach the goal, I will try it for you guys. And if it works, awesome. Like you guys can drink Captain Crunch. But apparently only mix a couple things and it ends up working. So Todd, you were the first step on the 10 goal to get to that. So
we
guys,
need 9 more super chats. Can be any amount. Let's get him to try this. Either he's gonna puke on screen or it's gonna be the best thing he's ever tasted in his life. So there's no middle ground there.
Brooklyn Menace in the house. Israel Gaming. How we doing? Todd, is this new? Yes. Finally got the Amaretto to make the quite professional great cocktail in my permanent rotation Galaga Guy. Yes, man, that is such a good cocktail. And it's pretty
changing
easy.
Lives right there. Look at that.
Yes. All right, and we have Gamer Fridge. Hey guys, I should be sleeping, but wanted to say hi. Remember, they sold more underwear than Xboxes. They did. They did. Man, you left quick. Yes, I did. I came right over, dude. I was just like, click, done. Like,
we know what it was, Mike. You just didn't want to. You didn't want me to come on tonight. I mean,
yeah.
I was available. I didn't get an invite. That's all right.
Yeah. Jr. He's in the chat too. But hey, guys, not only do I have a drink for you tonight, but I have 2 versions because I know some people in the chat were kind of like, "Hey, we love the drinks, but some of us don't drink alcohol." So I made sure this one I had a recipe or a mixed drink for both versions, so you guys can enjoy, even if you don't want to indulge in alcohol, which why not? No, I get it. Let me see if I can get my camera to work. And it does. Good, great, because I was kind of worried that my camera would not work. But it is, though. So have you seen the new Tron movie, Todd?
Oh, you better believe I've seen the Tron movie. I have watched it more times. Me and Joe Cade are talking nonstop about it. We're texting day and night. I mean, he might as well be my new wife. So
yes. So that's actually what this drink is based off of, is the new Tron movie with the old twist. So this one here is the Tron MCP. So
and it's red.
Yeah, you need 2 ounces of spiced rum, 4 ounces of red cream soda, and 5.5 ounces of grenadine. So let's get this party started with a drink. Turn this on, boop, and then we're going to make it so we can see each other a little bit better. There we go.
All right.
Let's move this over here. There we go. So that way.
Look at there.
There we go. We got the double cameras going on, guys. Got the double cameras.
Look at that.
Yeah. All right. So
what you got there? Let's see.
We got this, and we need 2 ounces of rum. Flip this over.
What kind of rum are you using tonight?
I am using Captain Morgan spiced rum.
Ooh,
that's the good stuff.
Right.
That's what I always use. It's my go-to. I used to do Sailor Jerry's. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows Sailor Jerry's rum, but it's a little bit more alcohol than this, more potent. And in my younger years, I used to drink it and be like, fine. But as I gotten older, it makes me super sleepy. And I was like, I can't drink this anymore because I drink like one drink and I'm like ready to go to sleep because it's just so potent. And then 4 ounces of your, and also too, I thought you could make this with your wine, your whatchamacallit, what's the one that you have down there in South Carolina? The
Sure wine.
Sure wine, yes.
Yeah, it's not as creamy as the cream soda is, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now with this too, you want a lot of ice because what this does too, with the grenadine that's coming, is you have half an ounce. You'll just gently pour on top. You don't want to just slap that in there.
Yeah.
You kind of want to, even if you want to take a spoon and do it, because what it will do is the carbonation in the pop will make it kind of bubble, make it look kind of like lava-y. So I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm going to do that. So, all right. So you take half an ounce here. I might even do a little bit less than that because I don't like a ton of grenadine, but, and then you just gently pour it on there to get that effect going. Oh, it looks so cool. I wish you guys could see it like up close. I need to get like an up close camera because it makes like this lava effect. It's so cool.
I can kind of see it in the camera. I don't know if the chat can, but I can see it. Yeah. There you go.
See it, how well you can see it.
Look at that.
This lava effect, and that's it, guys. Now, if you're someone, again, that's like, hey, I'd like to participate, but I don't want to indulge in alcohol. Totally understandable. It's not everybody's cup of tea or cup of alcohol.
What's the non-alcoholic version here?
Yes. So here's the non-alcoholic version.
Ooh, 1 ounce of ginger ale.
1 ounce of ginger ale, 5 ounces of red cream soda, and then that half ounce of grenadine. So basically, you're replacing the rum, with the ginger ale to kind of help give you a little kick. You could add more ginger ale. I probably would add a little bit more, but that's kind of what what was recommended whenever I was looking it up, like just 1 ounce. So we can give it a try here. And it is good. It is good. I'm glad I can start drinking because Fox is making me jealous on that other stream. But
yeah, saying spirits, I could have, he didn't have an opportunity to share what we needed tonight, so that's not on him, okay?
Yeah. I'll take this off. Loop, we don't need that camera anymore. Or I'll leave this up. I'll go back to this one, the alcoholic one, so that way you guys can see a little bit, and we'll kind of see what people.
Todd's a Quaker.
Todd's a Quaker.
That's hilarious.
Hello, Tim York. How we doing? Doing? Let's see. The Cinemax of Home Arcade. That's right. Let's see here. What else we got? Him and Joe Cade were kissing throughout the whole movie. Is this?
I can confirm, or I cannot confirm nor deny. So,
don't drink alcohol. Good and sad for you at the same time. How we doing, Dark Room Gaming? Happy Friday, buddy. Cheers.
Yeah, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, awesome. Sailor Jerry's is a good Captain Morgan supplement. Yes. Sailor Jerry's, man, it's a little bit. I used to collect the bottles.
Oh man,
freaking gingers, yes. Says the guy who has 5 wives.
Yeah, that I would quite.
Oh, that's hilarious. But guys, we got our drink here, and we have so many topics to talk about tonight. I know some of them are going to be what we talked about on Super Game Dudes, but I want to get Todd's.
Yes, because my opinion matters, okay? We know it. It matters.
0.05 ounces. That's like, was it 0.0 or 0.5? They took
0.05.
0.05. Okay, well, I might have been putting more in there than what you need because I was putting in 0.5 ounces. So that's like just a little bit on top, I guess. I would just like almost put a splash on top.
Oh, yeah.
I was putting more than, I might have put 0.5 and it is supposed to be 5, like 0.5. So use that at your own discretion, I guess. It looks cool. All right. If you make a mixing drink channel, I will be the first subscriber. There you go. Well, thank you. But first and foremost, Todd here, he sent me something. What else went on with my week that was kind of sucky is I had showed on Arcades Anonymous We had some deals or no deals a couple weeks ago, and I had shown a Black Widow, which is like one of my holy grails that was actually for sale.
Yep.
And it was like I wanted it so bad. I actually was to the point where I was considering getting a loan for it. Actually, that's like how far it was. I was like, man, maybe I should just go out and get a loan, and just buy this. I'll never see this again, ever in my life. Like this is like the last time I'll ever see one for sale, because I've never seen one for sale ever. And it sold.
Yeah,
it was donezo. It was so sad for me during that time. I was like, no, Black Widow, like, I'll never see you again. And I even messaged the guy, like, did you really sell it, or did you just take it off the market? And he never responded. So, but what a beautiful cab. Look at this thing. And I kind of lost all hope at that point. Like, oh, well, like, maybe I just won't end up getting one ever, just going to be one of those things where maybe down the road, years from now, I might find another one. But then Todd, he was like, hey, buddy, did you see what Quarter Arcades put on their page? And Todd, what did you find on that page?
So I was just scrolling Facebook like I normally do, and Mr. Ben Grant, which is one of the marketing guys at Numbskull, he's the administrator for the group, and I know he's in the marketing because I know he interacts with some of the YouTubers that are out there. He posted a picture of this from one of the conventions of Black Widow and was like, look at this cab and blah, blah, blah. And it was like, what are you trying to tell us? Are you saying that you're looking at the Black Widow? Is this a possibility? I put that comment in the comments in the actual thing, and he never responded to me, but you could see there 30 plus people, were looking at it. So
I just liked it myself. But guys, I mean, what do you think if they came out with a 1/4 scale Black Widow? That one's not. We don't want that one. We want this one.
Yes. I mean, he was pretty detailed. He lists the year and was talking about the graphics, and I mean, he didn't have to really do that. So it's kind of interesting, what his train of thought is he just kind of testing the waters to see if we would do this. It's a very unique cab, and I don't know. I don't know his thought process, but it's pretty exciting to see somebody at Numbskull, putting up a picture of Black Widow saying, hey,
Yeah, and this is the page that it was on, and it just like kicked me off of that one because I clicked on the picture. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
But I mean, he went into like all the detail when it came out. Like he just did that whole kind of just summary of the entire cab randomly, which is kind of weird. And I guess he does this on occasion. Like I kind of scrolled through like the Battletoads here. He did the same thing with, but I wouldn't mind a Battletoads either. Would you mind a Battletoads?
No. Can you imagine having the bad dudes and the Battletoads and Black Widow, and man, you could just build up a beautiful collection.
So Todd gave me hope, guys. I'm like, if I could even have it in the 1/4 scale version, like of it, I would take this all day long. It wouldn't even be a question. They could have my money immediately. How about you guys in the chat? Is this something you'd be interested in buying, purchasing if they came out with a 1/4 scale version of it? Exactly, Tim. I've never seen one in the wild. It's the only one I've ever seen. I've actually only ever seen because I didn't see one at Galloping Ghost. I'm sure there's one there, but I didn't see it. But I've only know of one arcade where I've seen it just there for you to play. Like, and that's in Columbus, and we've gone to several arcades, been to a lot of different ones. I've only ever seen one that actually had it where you could play, and it was so beautiful just seeing it. I go back just to play that Black Widow.
Isn't that the one that unfortunately closed down, or
no? That's a different one.
That's a different one. Okay,
that's a different one. Thank goodness.
Yep.
And the other thing too is I found they have the Recharged. Have you ever played the Black Widow Recharged?
Yes.
Recharged? I like it, but for some reason it just doesn't have the same. I don't know what it is about it. It's just it's just not the same. Like
Yeah.
there's too much stuff. It's too smooth. Like it's almost like I need it to be a little bit less smooth. I don't know. Kind of like Carl was saying about the balls on um, the virtual pinballs being kind of flighty and like just too floaty. Like it's just floating too much. Like I kind of feel like that almost a little bit with it. But if you have Antstream, which I did buy Antstream, it's on there, the original Black Widow. So on my ROG Ally and also
Really?
my Xbox, I've been playing it, and my kids love it. Like they
Really?
absolutely love to watch me play it because they think it's hilarious if I die, first of all, which happens a lot. And they're screaming, "Get the bugs! Get the bugs! Get the bugs!" So it kind of like became like one afternoon. I sat there and played it, almost to the point where I was tired of playing it, and they just kept wanting me to play. And that was the day I was like, "Oh, I'm just going to buy it." Like they love it. I love this machine. I've never seen it before, and then it sold, and I was like, "Of course!" The day I decide to take the plunge, but I didn't need to buy it. I didn't need to buy it. Yeah.
Well, at least there's a little bit of hope there. At least there's a little
Yes.
bit of hope. Numbskull, if that's what you're planning, I think you got 2 customers right here that would definitely buy it. I'm sure there's people in the chat that would buy it too. I know Chaotic BPR likes the game as well, so he'd probably be all over it as well.
Yeah, I think he's here now. What's up, Chaotic? How we doing, man?
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, I've never played it, so probably not.
Uh,
Yes. Any big fun plans this weekend? Well, for me, it's going to be taking care of sick people. How about you, Tom? Anything fun plan?
well, I think obviously I'm working my normal little side work that I do on the weekend. But I think the wife wants to do a few things. I think the daughter's going over to the boyfriend's house, and so I think we'll have some time to go out and do some stuff this weekend. It's been 2 or 3 weeks with all the snow that we've had here in North Carolina, so it'd be nice just to get out and do something for once.
That snow, we actually got more snow today, and it was like another, like, I'd say at least 3 inches.
Wow.
It just hasn't stopped. All right, JR says there's one at the North Arcade. That's the one. JR knows.
They are.
Old North Arcade. That's the only place I've ever seen it.
Wow.
JR, man, we got to hook up and go. That's like my favorite arcade, man. The
Went
drinks
there last weekend. Huh.
Yeah. The drinks are not too expensive. I mean, they're drinks. They're not too expensive, and they have like 3 rooms full of arcades. They have a food fight too, which I don't really see around very much. And then they have, I mean, basically anything you could think of, almost they have there. It's a great place. Let me see. Are they smooth operators? Yes. Let me see. There's always hope. I gladly will buy it. Chaotic said he'd gladly buy it.
Yeah.
It's 80 today in Austin. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
But that is some hope, guys. Some hope, and to continue on in our hope and the things that are coming. Todd, you saw something too this week that you were super excited about, and you said, guys, this is monumental, and I gotta wait for this stinking ad to go by.
This has been an interesting week, an interesting Friday, and an interesting week for us all.
Yeah. It is never every week that I think like, hey, there's going to be nothing to talk about, then all of a sudden it's like the Thursday or Friday before, like all this stuff just like pops up everywhere. We talked about this on Super Game Room Dudes, but I want to talk about it with you. So we will talk about it here.
Yeah, there it is.
Pokemon Pinball teaser trailer.
Now, I know some people, J Pixel was really hoping for Transformers, but I'm excited for this. This sounds like a fun table. I know what we haven't seen official images and all that. We've only seen like made up or AI generated or whatnot. But I'm excited for this. It's different. It's new. And think about like the kids. The kids are going to be all over this that are still into Pokemon, and us older kids that this is what we enjoyed when we were kids, you know. So I'm looking forward to playing it and seeing it and getting to interact with it. I don't think it's going to be the one that I'm going to buy, but I definitely am pretty stoked about checking it out.
Yeah. I think it's a great idea. You know, it is a moneymaker, Pokemon. It's something that you think would die off, you know, but I mean, the Switch 2, that was a big pull for it. It's a new Pokemon game that came out.
Yep.
And it just keeps going. The scalping that's going on right now, kids can't even find cards anymore because there's so much Pokemon people out there that want to take them and try and sell them. And there's channels where all they do is open packs. That's the whole channel, is them sitting there with Pokemon packs. Like, that's how popular it is. It's crazy. So making a pinball like that, it's pretty nuts.
And I kind of wonder. I don't know if I didn't get to check when y'all were talking this on Game Room Dudes. I wonder if it's going to be kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, where it has multiple layers and multiple ways to play and things like that. If there's going to be like that kind of open kind of world to it. So I'm curious to see what they do with it. I really am.
Yeah. And they say too, like the you ever heard of like the what's it called? Like the four main animes of all time. That's what the Mount Rushmore of animes.
Mm-hmm.
And Pokemon's up there, man. That's what they always say. Like Pikachu, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and something else. I forget what's the other one. But it's like Naruto, I think maybe is the other one. They're like those are like the Mount Rushmore. What's your Mount Rushmore of anime?
You know, that kind of covers it. Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon. I mean, maybe not my favorite, but definitely.
My wife loves it. Loves it. But...
yeah, my daughter's into it for sure. But yeah, I would agree with those four. That's definitely the top four if you're looking at people recognizing it throughout the years.
One Piece, that was it wasn't Naruto, it was One Piece. It was One Piece, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and Pokemon. That's like what they said it was like.
I've skimmed through One Piece. It's not one of my faves, you know. I tried to get into it and just couldn't really get into it. So, but we'll see. I imagine you using a Stern Insider to create a profile. That's pretty cool. It's what Chaotic BPR thinks.
Up here a little. But again, in Georgia, because our heater broke 4 days ago. Oh no!
Yeah, you didn't know that Chaotic's heater went out. He's been very, very cold in his home. So
it's hard to play the pinball with frozen fingers, man.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, obviously they have their own teams that look at this, but I mean, I'm sure it costs them an arm and a leg for the licensing to do it. But
well, did you notice like in the little trailer it had Nintendo? So you know, like Pokemon and Nintendo, they're all like intertwined together, it seems. So
what other Nintendo Stern tables would you like? That's the next question.
Oh man.
If Nintendo's now like, hey, Stern, like we have a partnership.
Let's work together, let's make it happen.
Let's do this.
I mean,
could you mention Mario?
Yeah, Mario comes to mind. You know, as popular as Donkey Kong is, Zelda. I mean,
Zelda table would be sweet. That could look so cool.
Yeah, I mean, the list goes on and on. Can you imagine just how many? If the IPs and all that work together, I mean, you could just have a ton of cool stuff coming through the pipelines. So.
I agree, Chaotic. He said, screw Pokemon. They should have done Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
If it was Dragon Ball Z,
God, I would take out a loan. I'd sell a kidney.
That I would be like, okay, I want to buy this. Honey, I really...
And a Stern. Could you imagine a Stern Dragon Ball Z? You know, it would, man.
You put a Stern Dragon Ball Z and a Black Widow in front of me, there'd be a debate.
Which one am I gonna buy?
Yeah. That'd be tough. I don't know. That'd be very. I depending on the. Let me see. Shinron Dragon Multi-Ball 7. Oh,
yes!
You get the 7 Dragon Balls.
Chaotic BPR. You need to work for Stern. Better yet, let's all work for Stern. Let's
Yes.
just go. Let's just make it happen.
Same spirits. I don't even like real pinball, and Dragon Ball Z would be tempting.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd be like, hey, I'd buy that. Wrap it up, guys. Wrap it up.
Yep.
Take my credit card. That would be. But I hope that this partnership with Nintendo. I mean, hopefully this is not the only thing we see, and they can continue to make some cool tables for us, and just keep the Stern feeling alive here, guys. Keep it alive.
Now I know you're not a big Wonderland fan, but we know that Wonderland got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What if they did Dragon Ball Z? What if it? I know it's not. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there.
I don't know. I'd have to see it, especially with
you'd have to see it. You'd have to see it played. You'd have to. But what if they could get that licensing? What would?
Okay, since Alice in Wonderland's coming out, we're going to have kind of a feeling of what these tables are like. Like that's unfortunately, people who ordered it, yourself included, you're kind of guinea pigs. The first, hey, let's get it out here and see how well it does. Does it feel like a real pinball table? Is it is it going to shoot right? Is it going to be weird? You guys are, but if that comes back and it's like, guys, this is actually pretty good, especially for the price. Then they move on to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one, and that one is also pretty good. And then they came out with the Dragon Ball Z. I'd probably be like, all right, I will put forth the money.
For $1,200, for $1,500, whatever the Wonderland will eventually kind of, they have always sorted out to that $1,000 what they want to do.
Yeah, but, both of you dropping $10K, $20K Zelda table, $20,000 Zelda table.
Yeah, no, not on Zelda.
Yeah, I like Zelda as an IP, and as I have respect for Zelda because Zelda's made fantastic games, but I'm not personally much of a Zelda game. I don't play them very much. Like they're just not my thing.
Yep.
Kind of.
Satan Spirits has a good comment there.
Says, what if at Games did a Dragon Ball Z skin? Would you?
And game.
I can't, dude. I can't. There's no way I'd go back to that. It's so severed. It's so severed.
You're so frustrated with the @Games system.
And I feel like...
But I have to tell you, I heard that the VPX version of Dragon Ball is pretty fun. So I could see, saying if @Games came out with it, I would just try to get one, try to get a old @Games or get one built. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Think of the boss battles you could do on the DMD against Cell, Frieza, Majin Buu, Lord Cooler, and Broly.
Yeah, you could get all the main villains throughout the series. Yeah,
and then you could even do something too where it makes you go Super Saiyan 1, 2, or 3 or whatever. And, that's you fight better versus them.
Yeah,
on the DMD, it's yeah. So a couple of decent VPX cables. I play on the 4KP.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard to get the VPX set up so I can try them out because Chaotixes are really good. So
yeah, it's crazy. But there was speaking more of animes, I don't know if you're into these games or not. But today, I believe it was today for the physical, and yesterday was the digital. We had a game release of one of my favorite game sagas, I guess you'd call it. And that is, why is it not sharing? I think it's not doing anything. Stop sharing. I don't know why it's not sharing it. Oh, did it do it? There it is.
There it is.
Okay. Yes, but if you guys are Dragon Quest fans, the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined has come out, and it looks fantastic. I was watching a streamer named Dookie, that's his name, and he's in the full costume, full Dragon Quest costume, playing this game, and it looks so good, guys. I definitely want it. I'll probably wait for it to go on sale because I have so much to catch up on. I still have 3 I need to get through. I'm in the middle of 8. I need to get through 3, and I need to do 1 and 2 also. So I'm like, man, I just got to wait on this. But yeah, is anyone else excited about this in the chat? This is one that I've kind of been waiting for to come out since I'm playing 8. I was like, I'd love to play 7. Anyone else going to buy this weekend? Anyone else going to be playing it? It's obvious.
It's pretty popular. It has a pretty good following, and I tried to get into it, and to be honest, I couldn't get into it. I know it's got some inspired stuff in there, but maybe one day I'll get into it, especially if I can get like a Honda bundle where like I can get some of these. Who knows? Never know.
Yeah, now the guy who made Dragon Ball Z Toriyama inspired designs.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Jason Little Alien, guys, give him a shout out right now.
He's been not feeling well at all.
He's going through the rough of it. Been sick for a few days now. Not feeling very good. Actually, it's almost been a week, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
He's got whatever's been going around, and he's always here for us. So whenever he's gone, it's like something's missing in the chat. Just something's missing. So hopefully you feel better. And bourbon always helps. That's what I've been told. So make sure you have a drink on us tonight. HDX says, I was going to buy it, but then you said a Dookie was playing it. That's right, man. I'm buying this next week when I get paid. There you go. Yes, just relax. Yeah, it's a great little game, especially the newer ones, because these remasters, they've made it so if you put it on a certain mode, like it'll tell you where to go next. And for someone who has to pick it up and then put it down 100 times with kids and stuff, it's nice to just know where you're supposed to go, because it's not good for me sometimes. Oh.
MG's like, I'm here. I got the chat, buddy. I got it all.
I don't think he's a mod for me.
Uh-oh.
So, I don't think he's going to be like, you need to make me a mod. He actually did. MG, to his credit, did very well on Arcades Anonymous. He did give us links and did a good job. So I might make him one. I don't know. But
give him the wrench. He deserves it.
Give him the wrench. Any links need posted, just let me know. He's got it.
I'm still picking up Jason's slack.
Oh, nice. All right. We're almost to the meat and potatoes, guys. So I want to get your take on this too.
Okay.
Todd. WrestleFest. That's what we were talking about on Super Gamer Dudes before I had to pop off. Definitely a little bit of controversy, as far as the original cab goes.
Yep.
This one, though, I think the controversy is kind of dying down because of mostly the pricing. It is a great price for this. It honestly surprised me. I thought for sure this would be $700 to $800. So seeing it at $650, it was like, holy crap! That is like, if these go on sale for like, because they drop fast at Sam's Club and also the other place. What's the other place? Sam's Club and what's the other? Costco. That's what it is. Costco. Those things drop off really fast. So if this goes down to like $300 or $400, I might be tempted. I don't even like.
Yeah.
I don't even like the game. Just for the cab, the shell, I could use it for something else. So what's your thoughts on this, Todd? Are you down for it? Are you going to be getting one of these? Are you heading to Costco as soon as these are available?
I think it's interesting. I was catching you and the other guys on Super Game Room talking about this and debating about it. I think it's interesting that it has a 19-inch monitor that they went there. I think that's pretty cool. Definitely the price of $649 was unexpected. Like you guys were talking about being a warehouse type store deal. I'm sure if this was in regular Walmart or any of the other retailers out there, it would definitely have been a $700 cab for sure. I think it's a good deal. Am I interested in it? I don't have the nostalgia for the game. And I already bought the little countercade. I wanted to check out Basic Fun and see what they could bring to the market. And what interested me was that little countercade, so I bought it. And obviously, there was some disappointment about that. And I don't know. If I walk into Sam's Club, I see this and I check it out, and while I'm there, it's just something I have to have, then I may venture to do it. But I don't know. It's not really something that I'm excited about. I remember watching wrestling in the 90s and all that, and I really don't have as much nostalgia for WrestleFest as some other people in the community do. So kind of on the fence on this. Do I really need it? No. Like I said, I already have the counter series, so it's something I really don't need. I know it doesn't have all the games and 19-inch monitor and all that, but I don't know. And I'm not a big. I mean, I have 4-player games. I have most of the ones that Arcade 1-Up came up with. I don't know if I need this. I mean, I'm really kind of on the fence. What were you
saying? Todd is saying that he doesn't need something.
I'm probably gonna buy it, right?
Todd buys everything.
Yeah.
If he's like, nah, not really. Excitement factor is what's missing. Yeah, I think they almost waited too long because it's been. Usually people can, they get the nostalgia, not nostalgia, the FOMO for it. They see everyone else buying it and they're like, man, I want to buy it because so many people are buying it right now. Like, I want to be part of the group. I want to play, with them. But this doesn't even have online play either. So that's also a big whoopsie, I think, on their part. Because I think if it had online play, it would draw so many people to the cab. My issue, which is what I brought up on Super Gamer Dudes, and I think Fox pointed out too, is it's kind of it would really stink to be someone who bought the $600 one.
Yeah.
And then now you're looking at this, and this one's 68 inches tall. Like, it's 8 inches taller, wider, has a 2-inch screen that's bigger, and a 4-player deck, and you only paid $50 more. You could have got that. That's like, I would feel like I would not be happy with the company at all if they did that. They should have kept the Ultra Series at a lower price point, so this didn't feel so bad. If they would have even made the Ultra Series $550, so this is like $100 difference, it could have made people feel a little bit better. At least it would make me feel better. Like, oh, it's $100, so I kind of see it. But $50, come on! Like, why? What the heck? Like, I would feel awful.
Well, let's go back to Arcade 1-Up and Killer Instinct. We had the drop of the standard 3/4, and then they came out with that professional series or whatnot. I mean, it's kind of like deja vu. I mean, in all honesty, it wasn't the same day or same kind of time frame, but here we are again. We some of us got this smaller cab thinking this was going to be it, and here we are. So,
Mystery Coder said he's going to be at Sam's Club this weekend.
Looking for this thing, huh?
Yeah, guys. So there's always that too. Just keep that in mind. Don't know if anything's going to happen, but Mystery Coder is going to be at Sam's Club this weekend looking for one of these. But the other issue I have is the same 4-player deck that they did on. I had the NBA Jam Shaq Edition, and it's just. I mean, I had also I still have the X-Men, but I also had the NFL Blitz. And NFL Blitz was the only one that I ever played 4 players on at the same time, and it was physically impossible. Like, I am a big guy, but everyone else wasn't big. Yeah. And I literally was outside of them, almost outside of the crowd, trying to reach to get the buttons to try and play 4 players on it. It was impossible. And even in their pictures here, look,
this guy's on the side. I'm gonna play from this angle.
Yeah, and she's like, I'll play over here. It's even in their pictures, they can't get 3 people playing at the same time because it just won't work. I know they're trying to make it. They have them probably stand on the side so they could see more of the machine, but still, that's the way it is. If he tried to step over and play next to her, he wouldn't have room. There wouldn't be room for a grown adult to stand next to her. And it's like, I just wish.
And she has to sit on a stool. I mean,
yeah, 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 yeah. So that to me is the issue here with this is this. These are just too close, and this panel is just not big enough. And everyone else said, the ROM isn't right. There's characters missing. There's no deck protector, which they say there's some film on there that's supposed to help make it so it doesn't scratch, but I don't know.
I have to give it. I know Michael B pointed this out. At least they put it in the listing that you're not going to get everything with the game. There's certain characters that aren't in the game because of licensing and whatnot. So I mean, I give them a thumbs up for at least doing that. Because if this was Arcade 1-Up, the one that we have been dealing with for many, many years, we would have known that until the product came out, and then we're all saying, well, we don't have half the stuff that we thought we were going to get. So
yeah, Time Crisis was $750, and I think the most expensive one was the Killer Instinct Pro, which is like $1,000, which was not worth $1,000. But even this upgrade, the $600 to $650, you're getting a coin door and you're getting those better speaker covers.
Yeah,
you're spending $50 on that if you try to put that on the other one. Like,
yeah,
just this itself is $50. Like,
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how many people are going to be putting up their regular series so that they can go and buy this. I'm sure Facebook Marketplace is going to be full of these here in the next month and a half. So,
but if you're interested in this, JJ, he does not like this machine.
Really,
JJ, I think he's the one that said it wasn't worth $650. Who was it? I think it was JJ. Walmart have Return of the Jedi for $4.99. Hey, if you're looking for Return of the Jedi, apparently it's $4.99 at Walmart.
Oh man,
there it is. Yeah, there's no way this cab is worth $650. So
really,
JJ, he says this is no way worth $650. Tell us why, JJ, and everyone else. Tell us know in the chat if this is something you think is a good deal, think it's a bad deal, if you think this is something that you're going to buy, just your overall take on it. We'd love to hear from you guys for sure.
Dr. Torque has a good idea, converting it to a 4-player gauntlet. That'd be a pretty cool idea.
Yes, or turn it into the grid. Make it into the grid.
Mm-hmm.
We should.
Yeah,
that would be like impossible with this thing, but yes, but yeah, it might be converted to a 4-player gauntlet. Now that would be cool. Is that one of the games on it? Is Gauntlet? No,
no.
You have to do that year. So.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a complete swap on this one, but at least you have the good form factor and the way that it's shaped. So
yeah,
but just imagine, Team Encoder gets their hands on this. I mean, the limits are there's probably not very many limits.
Yeah. In fairness, Jay's super grumpy and hates everything. Now he's lucky enough. Thanks, MG. You're coming after people in the chat now. At least it's not us, I guess. I know I have full faith in your team, Mystery Encoder. And Mystery Encoder, we trust. Soup does sound pretty good. Go get some soup, Deloitte. Go get some soup. All right. So we'll take this down now. So that's kind of our take on that. So, are you one of the people who pre-ordered the Iconic Arcade?
Of course,
because I
buy everything,
and you still will buy the WrestleFest, and you buy everything. So how you feeling about the delay again? I mean, as someone who is a pre-order, I know that we had talked again on Super Gamer Dudes a little bit about it, but none of us, I think, had pre-ordered it. And so we were giving our views of what we thought someone who had pre-ordered it, how they would.
I have to say they are definitely testing my my patience and my ability to be calm in the situation. I want this machine. I want them to be successful, but I mean, here we are, we're going through this, and it's like, when am I going to get this thing? I just thought it would already be in my hands by now, and it's not. So I appreciate they did give me a small refund, that $150 refund. I did get that, so thanks for that. But man, I don't know how much longer I can hold out. I really do. And then on the flip side, you know what? I'll just wait till it comes. If it's forever, it's forever, right?
Yeah, it's I've Fox says here, I feel for you, bro. He says I feel for you. So he actually did a video on. I don't know if you got to see that video or not.
I saw a short pop up. I hadn't had a chance to check out his video yet, so
yeah,
there
I put
it
it
is.
linked it in the chat for everybody. But go check it out. He definitely has a lot of opinions on it, very strong opinions, and it's a great video to watch, just to kind of get a roundabout view of things when it comes to these delays. I think that again, a lot of people were okay that the $150 refund. It
Yeah,
has
I mean, he's
thrilled
right.
a lot of people. It's like,
It
oh,
made
okay.
me feel a little bit better, that I got a refund.
Yeah.
And it was weird too. They wanted a like email and wanted you to send all the information, and I was like, whatever, I don't care. And then it finally hit properly, and I'm like, you have all the information. Why do you have to get me to give you more information? So I'm glad they were able to sort that out. So
Yeah, we were joking around. We were like, maybe they didn't really have your order anymore. They just had everyone's emails, and they were like, "We'll
Here
send
you
them an
go.
email, be like, please respond with your information because we don't have it any longer." Like we were just joking around about it. Probably is not true, but it was just funny.
Yeah.
Pre-order, but Fox has me questioning my choices every day.
Yeah.
He does. So how do you feel about how the information's being put out there then, as someone who is a pre-order? Are you happy that they're randomly putting this on YouTubers live streams and you have to see clips on random Facebook pages in order to get updates about your pre-order, or are you okay with that? Are you frustrated? How do you feel?
I mean, I wish that their communication was a little bit better. The emails are few and far between. And, I don't know. I just wish that they were more upfront. Maybe we would get an update. That's one of the reasons I know Chaotic's saying, hey, Wonderland Pinball, is ready to ship and it's crickets and all this and that. I mean, if they communicate a lot better, the updates are coming a lot more. They're sending out emails. They're doing a little bit better. I think Iconic's really dropping the ball on the communication side of it, because I shouldn't have to go through every YouTube channel to find information. It should be known what's going on. So.
Yeah, they kind of did that with whenever John D came out with a video. It was on the same channel, the Arcade Insiders, and it was very strange to me. And Arcade Insiders did respond on the Fox's video about their communication. They said, well, they had asked John D to do that, and as a favor, John D did post the update on their page as a favor to them. In which my response was, well, that's just shows how unprofessional they are. You can't, as a company, you gotta give the people communication. And the fact that you're using this as an outlet, to me, it just shows how unprofessional you are. And if I would have had a pre-order at that time, I probably would have canceled it, because it just how you communicate to people just shows the overall just stance of your company and how your company runs. So if you're doing these little tiny things that don't really make sense, and you're doing things on channels so that you're not getting your communication out to the right people that should be knowing about it, it just to me would frustrate the crap out of me. And I would be like, nah, I ain't doing this. I'm not getting to run around trying to look up Facebook pages and YouTubers and trying to figure out who or where what information is anywhere. But I also didn't pre-order one, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I just wish that we got better communication from them, and it would make the consumers feel a little bit better about it. The other side of it, I would love to know like some stats. How many people have canceled their orders? How many people are, not happy with what you're doing? I know that it would be bad press for you, but hey, at least say, man, we've got a lot of canceled orders. We understand the frustration. So
MG saying we're kicking a dead horse. All right, all righty. Zero Redux says waiting on Alpha has given me purpose in life. Like I'm Indiana Jones looking for the Holy Grail.
That's hilarious.
He's just patiently waiting. All right, guys. Speaking of not having much hope, Xbox Game Pass is expanding. Did you know this? They are expanding Xbox Game Pass. It is.
I heard whispers.
Yeah. It's their newest report. They decided to share with Game Rant is that they're reportedly looking to expand Xbox Game Pass in big ways.
Big ways.
I want to make sure you guys can read that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, Game Pass is saying that there's been a lot of seeing mixed reactions from fans and customers because of the price hike that they did. I don't know why that there was any type of mixed reactions at all to a 50% hike for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
And then also too, this is more recent reports of upcoming features like ad-free cloud tier Xbox has also sent a lot of people saying, "What are you doing, Xbox?" Yeah. And their response is, "We're looking into some different avenues. They're going to expand different things in their libraries. One of the things is that they're considering including a potential merger between Game Pass Premium and PC Game Pass."
Really?
Which to me, for the $30, they already do, don't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I was like, huh? How are they expanding if they're already doing? I don't understand. I don't know what that means because I'm like, I ROG Ally. I use my ROG Ally with the Xbox Game Pass. You can play the PC games on that, and then your Xbox games are on your Xbox.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means, but it doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know what they mean by this. If there's a different pass that I don't know about. So if anyone could clarify this for me, that'd be great. Cause I'm like, I don't get what they mean by that at all.
Yeah.
And then they said that there's one other thing. It says, this is talking about this price hike from $19.99 to $29.99.
Yeah.
Which is very unpopular.
No.
He noted that Microsoft officials began tossing around expansion ideas following the subscription fee increase.
Huh.
So they increased it, knowing that they're giving you nothing more, and we're like, we should probably give them something else, guys.
The fans aren't happy. We need to kind of do something,
I was like,
boy.
Dude, guys, what are you doing? You're like, well, we did raise it by 50%. Now let's think about doing something else with it. Like, I don't understand. And Xbox just continues to be a toilet bowl. I don't know. I'm an Xbox fanboy, so I can say this stuff. And I think you're just being dumb. You're just being dumb all the time. You make it very hard to be a fan of you because you just keep talking weird stuff that don't make any sense to me. I love my ROG Ally. I like the Xbox, but even for me, it's getting hard to keep the excuses going. But, yeah. Do you have an Xbox? Do you do Xbox Game Pass?
Yes, I do have a Xbox. To be honest, I usually whenever they give you a couple months of Xbox, that's usually the only times that I use it. I rarely, usually when it starts getting paid and I'm not using it, I don't see the value in paying for it. So I'll usually cancel it or turn it off or whatnot. So, try to find ways to get it free. I remember when the app, you could do certain things to get it for free. But it's something that I just didn't use. So,
and Ace of Jacks confirmed it for me. The
Yep.
premier tier includes PC. This is some PRBS code.
Yep.
I guess is they're going to remove the PC Game Pass with premium in the documents, and that's all. Nice.
There
nice.
you go.
Crazy, guys. This is crazy to me. I'm like, how could a company just keep flopping so hard? And they're going to come out with a new console in 2027 is what the rumor is. What are you going to put on it? What are you going to put on it?
Will it have a drive? Find out in 2027.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Hey, what's going on, Fafford? This is why we retro. Ain't going to pay a sub for my games. That's right.
There you go.
That's right. If you're looking for some retro gaming, go to Fafford. He plays Famicom especially a lot. He plays all types of stuff, but Famicom, he's always over there doing that. All right, we're going to stop sharing that. Okay. Now, Super Game Room dudes decided they weren't going to cover the Nintendo Direct because it was too depressing. So, guess what we're going to do? We're going to cover the Nintendo Direct, guys. Yay! Did you get a chance to watch it by chance?
Yeah, I was scrolling through it, taking a look at it. So
it's not very good. I'm not going to lie and sit here and try to sugarcoat it, guys. It's just not. There were a few things that were highlighted that actually look pretty fun. I don't know if you got a chance to, anything you wanted to highlight that you liked personally, or was there anything that you?
Well, I think we have similar tastes, so go ahead and shoot what you were planning on doing there. I'd love.
All right. So the first one was Orbitable, or what is it?
Mm-hmm.
How do you pronounce it?
Orbals.
Yeah, and that's like it looks like an anime type of like It Takes Two type of game. It's right here.
I am kind of interested why it's rated as it is.
Is it rated M?
Yeah, 17.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
So I'm curious to see why. I mean, do they just say some bad words, or I don't know. But I mean, this looks pretty cool. I like the little plot of it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know it was rated. I thought it would be like an E for everyone game. I had no idea that this is rated M.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. You learned something new. I had no idea.
But why? I mean, look at this. I mean, it doesn't look like anything that would be.
Yeah, I thought.
I mean, she's not naked. He's not naked. You know, it didn't seem like there was a lot of bad words or anything in there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they were thinking. But I to the point. Yes. I mean, it definitely looks. Animation looks clean. I mean, it interested me watching the trailer and checking it out before the show.
And then other highlights was obviously Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I don't know where that's at. But what they always do in these directs is like, okay, this game. Now my computer's going to slow down. This game looks really cool, and then all of a sudden they have like these fart games that are like, oh hey, let's show you this this game that's like a novel game that no one cares about, like
The Mermaid's Curse.
Yeah, it's like, who cares? Why do we do it here?
And did you watch the full trailer on that? Did you like?
I just played in the background. It didn't really interest me.
They tried to hump it up. They tried to like hype it up. I mean, here's a corpse. Here's a corpse. Here's somebody, half dead or dead. But
I'm trying, guys. There you go. We're on the soccer.
But it was like hyping the drama, and it's like drama. You're trying to make a drama show on Nintendo Switch, so
it doesn't. Yeah, so it just was like, then there's like a whole bunch of just like kind of garbage stuff, and then once in a while,
I thought this was going to be like a more of a fighting game, and it's like just a soccer fighting game, and it's like, what is that?
Yeah, it wasn't. I go into more detail, but it just, I don't know. And I have this thing in my way right now. Can I move this? Yes, I can. There's a thing you guys can't see that's on there. All right. And then the other one, the Elliot, that came out too. They're talking about that one. That doesn't interest me. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I will say they displayed this one, I think, more or less to show what the Switch 2 can do now.
Yeah.
Which is more than apparently my computer because it's having trouble playing the video. But I will say the game itself looks cool. But it came out how many years ago? Like 2 years ago that you could buy this on PlayStation and Steam. Like,
I mean, how many people are dedicated just to the Nintendo Switch that they haven't played this on a different console or whatnot? You didn't wait that long for this, but I mean, it is interesting to see that the Switch 2 can handle this type of graphics. So
yeah, that's the positives that I'm trying to see out of it. Is like, if you look at the backgrounds, if you look at the people, it is a way better. The old Switch ports were terrible, absolutely terrible. If it was like, wasn't Mortal Kombat that would just look horrible. They tried to port it onto the Switch and they like couldn't get the graphics right, and it looked just. Yeah. This looks like they're trying just to display, hey guys.
Yeah, look what the Switch 2 can do now.
Yeah. Even though it's doing old games. Now, this next one was the biggest, like, this looked cool. And this looked amazing. This was, what's it called? Paragatma? I think is what it's called. Yeah,
from Capcom.
Yeah. It looked cool. I was like, okay, kind of like really cool graphics. She's an android, and you're on this spaceship that apparently the AI of the spaceship now considers you an enemy, and you have to fight your way through it. And it kind of reminded me almost of like a AI zombie game, the way he walks and stuff, and he's trying to get at you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is really interesting. And he starts shooting, and they're like, oh, hey, he can't hurt him. Let's make it a puzzle game. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, at this point in time, they're like, okay, you have this android girl pop on your back, and she can find their weakness, but you have to do a puzzle game.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know.
That seems to be a common theme, too. Like, you have
to do a puzzle. I'm like,
to be a hero, you have to have a lady or a girl on your back, right? You know.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it goes, though.
Yeah.
But it's like I just don't understand like why they included that mechanism in it. Like, it's coming out on all consoles, so
yeah,
that's what. Like, it looked cool until that, and now I'm like, I guess I have to see the gameplay on it, but it does not seem like a very good. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a very good idea to me. I'm like, so I'm gonna be sitting there in the middle of a fight and have to stop and like do this puzzle thing. Like, I just don't feel like that's going to be very.
Well, you also have to. Yeah, I also have to give the little girl a high five.
Yeah.
No, it almost, like we were talking about in the previous game, it's almost like, hey, look and see what Switch 2 can do now. Look at the graphics. Look at,
it does look amazing.
It's not a game you're going to want to play, but look at it. It's beautiful. Look at it.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It just like, maybe it'll work out and it'll be awesome. Like, maybe we're totally wrong. I'm totally wrong. This could be, maybe that part of it makes it way more interesting, and I'm going to be like, this is the greatest thing ever. But to me, I'm already like, okay, I don't know how I like that, but I'll give it a chance. If,
yeah,
on another console probably. And then they had other games like Indiana Jones 4, or Indiana Jones coming out. Fallout 4 came out. Scott Pilgrim, the new Scott Pilgrim's coming out on it too.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then randomly during it, they say, check out these anime style games after 95% of the games were anime before that.
Yeah.
It's just like, huh? That was very weird. I was like, why did you say that? But overall, it just kind of was disappointing. I think the issue is too, they had a couple of good games, but it's still not enough to pull me over to buy a Switch. A Switch 2. I don't know how you feel. Have you got a Switch 2 already?
Well, remember, I bought the Switch 2, and it was in the common room in our home. And then my daughter said, you know what? It's going in the bedroom, in my personal bedroom, and you'll never get to play it again. Um, so like at this point, it's like I want to play around with the Switch 2, but it's like I can't really do that. So,
I will say I'm excited for the new Scott Pilgrim. I'm sure it'll be out on everything else too, but
yep.
I mean, it is technically on the Switch too. But
it is a little disappointing that that there wasn't a lot of first party stuff in there. Really wasn't anything first party.
wait till
yeah, wait till the price is. Yeah.
Now, I will say there is people saying that you can find it right now at Sam's Club for $374, I think it was. There's a deal on the Switch too. So yeah. Ooh, I do like some beat 'em ups. That's right, man.
Yeah.
But I think my issue again is a lot of the stuff they're bringing out. They're trying to show the power of the Switch too. I get it. And someone said, every time this is a partner showcase, so the games on this are probably going to be on everything. That's kind of how it works on these partner showcases. Yeah. So they don't understand why people are so surprised that these games are, coming out in other form factors. But my only response to that is they're showing games that are really old, and they're expecting us to pay more money. Like,
yeah, this was Partners Direct. There wasn't going to be any no first. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chaotic.
Yeah. So that's exactly right. So people were like, "Oh, where's Splatoon? The new Splatoon game." Da da da. It's like, well, that's going to be shown here. This is a partner showcase. They're just
okay. That makes sense.
And the other part of it, again, they're trying to show it to partners, so they want to show off the hardware. They want to have games that look nice on it. They want to put it out in front of people and say, "Hey, you can make games on the Switch too that look nice. Like, partner with us." So it's kind of them displaying that, and they did a good job at doing that. It just wasn't, the games just weren't good for me personally. But Tom is so bored.
I am not bored. I am not bored. I still rebuy Tekken 8 on Switch 2. Yeah?
Yeah, Tekken 8. I have that on Steam and on Xbox because I love Tekken 8. That's like probably my favorite Tekken, even though people probably bash that. But I don't care. I like Tekken. So what do you guys think? Did you guys, if you've watched Nintendo Direct, what do you guys think of it? Did you like it? Did you think it was awesome? Did you think it was terrible? Did you think it was mid? I give it probably a 5 out of 10. It was just okay.
That's
it wasn't
fair.
bad. But it wasn't that great either. But yeah,
it's a shame. It's a shame that, that they could have put a little bit more into it, I guess. But
there is one other thing that Nintendo wanted to announce right before this partner direct, or they talked about it at least a little bit. I want to share that article too, and it maybe reflects kind of like how a lot of people have, like, people use their wallet to purchase things. That's what it is. You vote with your wallet.
Yep.
And this just shows that Nintendo is acknowledging that Switch 2 sales have been slightly weaker than expected outside of Japan.
Yeah.
And he said that, basically that they thought they would be doing a lot better than what they're doing. Says that last month showed that U.S. Switch 2 sales over the holiday period were down 35% versus Switch 1's holiday's first sales performance back in 2017. Yeah. So it's just not selling as much because I feel like there's not much appeal because a lot of the stuff that they show on there, again, is just stuff you can buy everywhere else and has been out for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077 is not appealing. I don't know. I just don't get it. But hopefully it picks up. I am not saying that Switch 2 is done and I'm never going to buy one and I think it's dumb or anything like that. It's just I really hope that they can finally pull it together to make me want to buy. I want to buy one of these. I do. Yeah. But you're not giving me any reason to. I love my Nintendo Switch. That's like during that whole era, the Xbox, PS5, and Switch. I played my Switch more than anything else because I love the Switch. It was so handy. You could just sit there and play. And I mean, it was the most sold console ever is a Switch because everyone loved it so much, and it's just like this one is just it just ain't doing it for me. I don't know why. Someone give me a reason.
Yeah.
And Mario Kart is not it, MG. Mario Kart is not the only game.
Yeah.
No
we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more.
That's true. Switch version of Guilty Gear Survive came with all the DLC characters on the cartridge.
Okay.
Yes, Master Race for consoles. PC. Yes, the PC Master Race. Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Survive, Mortal Kombat, Fatal Fury of Wolves, both Xbox and Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is, let me see. Yep. I think that's everything I had for tonight. I tried to rush through a little bit more because I know we were kind of late. But do you think you might buy another Switch 2 just for you to play personally?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Because, she took the PS5 and she took the Switch 2 into her bedroom.
Jeez.
And so, I was excited because I had bought a few PlayStation 5 titles that I was going to play. And it's like, well, we always get through this, we always get to a point where we're fighting over it. So that's kind of what we've always done is we've always bought two of them just so we don't have that issue. And I thought the Switch 2 and the PS5 weren't going to be issues this time around, but they are. So,
yeah, there's a lot of first-party Switch games you're going to miss out on, but you have an Xbox, so have fun with that. Hey, I got a Steam Deck and an ROG Ally, so I'll be playing games on Steam. Steam Machine. What about the Steam Machine? So, are you interested in the Steam Machine?
Yeah, I was looking at it and thinking about it. I never got the regular Steam Deck, so kind of been out of the loop on that. So Steam Machine will be day one buy for me, for Chaotic Says. So I don't know. I'm going to have to sit on it. I know what you're going to say. I'm going to buy it anyway, but,
what if it's $1,000?
Oh, boy. That I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
steep little price tag.
I think I'm in the minority because I don't care. People are like, I want 60 frames per second. I want these high end graphics, and I honestly, you can take my Steam Deck that I have right now, not my ROG Ally, my Steam Deck, hook it up to the TV, and I can play games on it, and I feel fine. I'm not like someone who's really irritated by that stuff, so it doesn't really bother me. So it'd have to be a real reason for me to buy the Steam Machine. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I don't know if I'll get one off the get, but I will definitely be interested in the Steam Machine. But if it's not really that huge of an upgrade, I'm not going to worry about it personally. But it is midnight, man. It's midnight.
Well, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. And right now, Late Night Live is probably starting, and you guys will be automatically redirected over to them. So you can catch them over there, and it'll be a good time. It always is on their show. Lots of talking, and they're up to 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes, and they're used to keeping me company. So go check those guys out. Thank you again so much, Todd, for coming over.
Hey,
don't know what I would
hang out with you, brother.
Talking for 3 hours straight, it gets you after a while. My throat starts getting me. So to have someone here to bounce stuff off of and be able to just let my voice rest for a minute is great. It's great.
Absolute.
But that is it, guys. I will send you all off. Make sure you like, subscribe. I am on my way to 1,000. I'm up to 830, and then
you've been rocking. So
yeah, and once I get to 1,002, we're doing a big giveaway show. I'm gonna have a few things I'm gonna give away. One of them being a Burger Time quarter scale numbskull. Yeah. Arcade. So make sure that if you can, like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and we will see you on the next one.
All right, man.
Bye.
Peace.